Becky and good morning from Riga in Latvia. Welcome to this week's vlog. You have got a couple of days coming up that I'm going to squish together. Today is my final day in Riga before I fly to a new country tomorrow, but more about that later. I had a bit of a change of plan this morning. So originally I was going to get up really early, go out, take some photographs. But when I woke up at 7:15, it was like this, it was cloudy, and I thought, no, I was tired. So I stayed in bed for another couple of hours, got ready, just been to breakfast, and now I am out and about. It is just before 11 AM. Now I have got two different places to go to today, and they are at different edges or ends of the old town. Obviously I'm flying back tomorrow, so I would like to go back on the bus. So I'm off to the bus stop now to see what the time for the bus is tomorrow. Right, so I'm not really sure about that one. So I ended up at the tram bus stops, if you like. And then the bus stop I originally got off, but you're not going to get on the same one, are you? Because it's going in the wrong direction. So I'm just, oh, my breath, just crossing the bridge now. This time, the other day, I was covered in rain and everything else. I'm just crossing the bridge because I've got another job to do over this side, and then on my way back that way I'll have to have a look for the bus stop. Interesting times. I'll show you now that it's not completely pouring it down with rain. This is the bridge. Hang on. This is the airport bus coming along. Bear with. You can follow with. And then this pyramid building here is the library that I went to the other day. Hang on. Yes, it is the airport bus. Where on earth did they all get on that? Right, so at least I know which direction it came from, which is the direction I came from. But I've got to find the right bus stop. I don't know if I said it before, but it was €1.81. So it's well worth it. It saves me a few bob because I don't really want to be getting in a taxi. And that was really easy to do on the way here. Whether I can find the bus stop in order to get out is another matter. The sun's trying today as well. Right, we came, we conquered, and we didn't see there. That's twice I've been across the bridge now and tried to have a look at a couple of things that are over that side of the bridge, and it's just not worth it. So stay on the old town side of the bridge and don't bother coming over here. It's very exposed, it's very blustery. Basically I was trying to go to the Holy Trinity Church, not because I'm religious, but because it's a very good example of Art Nouveau architecture, and it's bright pink and blue. And when I was researching at my hotel last night, it said it was about a 15-minute walk. But then when I got across the bridge, where I'd already been walking for 15 minutes, they said it was another 16 minutes. I was like, okay then. And then I couldn't cross the road. So there was nowhere for me to cross the road that had a pedestrian crossing or anything. Does that make sense? Because you have to cross two roads and two tram tracks. So I've tried over that side of the bridge. It's not worth it. What I will say is I'm glad I had my hotel in the old town. There is a very big Radisson Blue there on the river, which I'm sure people have gone, oh yeah, we'll stay there. And it's quite a walk over this very blustery, look at my hair, very blustery and withery bridge to the old town. So I'm so glad that I did I always did some very intense research onto where good hotels should be. But now I don't feel like I've got anywhere. It's about 11:30, so I'm going to leave the bus stop situation for now, because I can do that when things are closed later. But I'm going to head over to the old town, grab a coffee from that nice place yesterday, and see if the War Museum's open. I also wanted to take some photographs in the park today, but look at the weather. I've not had the best of weathers here in Riga, and although I've had a nice time, I have not enjoyed it as much as Vilnius, which is interesting because most people have probably heard of Riga more. We'll talk about that later. Right, so as I was crossing the bridge, I saw the bus approaching. So I know which bus stop it goes from. And I've just taken a quick photograph of the timetable, which is in Latvian. But it's really hard to explain. They have barriers here everywhere. So although you sit in that bus stop, how can you get on the bus when the barrier's in the way? I'll have to try and show it to you tomorrow. It's hard to explain. Well, even like earlier, you know, when I said I wanted to cross the road, it's all right crossing the road, but when you get to the other side of the road, you can't get through because it's a barrier. Anyway, I'm glad to be on this side of the blustery bridge now. Like I said, I wouldn't bother over there. But there's not loads to do today, and you've probably guessed I'm ready to move on now. I'm really tired today as well. I've got a bit of a headache, but I'm going to have a look around and head in the general direction that I want to go. My hair's annoying me, the weather's annoying me, and it started raining. Okay, so it turns out I got caught in a tremendous lot of rain, as you do, and ran into the coffee shop that I was talking about. And then I've been doing a bit of research in there. Today is Easter Monday and everything's closed, even though it said it was open yesterday, if that makes sense. But the sun is trying, it is trying. Really tired today, I do apologise. What I'm going up here is called Bastion Hill, which is just across from the cafe. And then, yeah, so the War Museum, which is just there, isn't open. The Natural History one isn't. The Art one isn't. It is a public holiday here today in Latvia. But it leaves me with not a lot else to do apart from eat. Because the last few jobs were to eat certain foods. I had to have a breathe then, put the sunglasses on. It's trying. I'm manifesting it in. So yeah, I've got to try some different foods which are Latvian. So one of their specialities is honey cake, which I've not tried yet. And then I was going to go to this place that does potato pancakes, but there aren't many vegetarian options. So I found another vegetarian cafe that specialises in coffee that I haven't yet been to. I kind of like researched the top 5 vegetarian or vegan restaurants before I arrived for each of the cities. I'm trying to do the rounds, so it feels like I'm doing a lot of vegetarian restaurants, but I am vegetarian. Right, let's carry on up here. Whew, it's fresh. It is brisk. It is brisk. So behind me is the cafe I've been to and the yellow building, which has all of the symbols for each of the Latvian cities on. And then this, don't ask me how to pronounce it, but it's a park beginning with B. And then I'm walking up Bastion Hill. I think that's how you can say it. It's such a lovely park as well, and I wanted to take some photographs here today, but it's too cold and cloudy. Let me show you. So there's loads of different sculptures, statues around. They've put some kind of like tulip things around for Easter. And we will go down to the Freedom Monument in a moment because we've not properly been there. And that pointy building there is the War Museum, but it's not open today. That's the building I was just talking about. Oh, tram. Tram. It is brisk today. It says it's 6 degrees with a real feel of, I don't know, 4 or something. I'm not somebody who wears hat, scarf and gloves, it's just not for me, but it is that kind of weather today. For sure. Come on, son. Come on, you can do it. Oh God. What a day. Just when you're about to abandon ship, the sun comes out. It is very off and on today. I have just, literally as I was running into that cafe, it was sleeting and hailing. Bit dramatic. I went in there, basically it's a vegan and vegetarian restaurant. Put my sunnies on again. And I went in, it was 12:31 when I got in there. She goes, oh, we're already doing breakfast today. Because it's a public holiday. So I've already had breakfast, so I've just had another breakfast. It was a savoury, I'll try and insert the video here, it was like a savoury, essentially vegan pancake breakfast. It was really nice. And the coffee was quite nice as well, because it's a coffee shop. So that was really nice. And then I was writing in my journal, because I haven't really updated it in the last 7 days. And then as I'd finished my meal, the sun came out, so I thought, oh, check the weather app and it reckons it's going to rain in the next 23 minutes. So I thought, right, went to the ladies, get a move on. So I'm off now in that 23 minutes to the honey cake place, and then that's my meal done for the day then. Hopefully you can hear me, but that's the plan. A little hectic and noisy there. Put the sunnies on again, hoping for the best. So, yeah, I was writing in my travel journal because I've not written in it for like 7 days. I need to catch up. But as I'd finished my meal, it looked like the sun was coming out, and it obviously has. And the weather app says I've got 23 minutes before it starts raining again. So I'm hot-footing it now to the honey cake place, which I presume is like a bakery. And I'm just walking through the park again. So let's see if I can make it in time. Okay, so don't ask me how to pronounce the name of this cafe, but this is the cafe that is known as the most romantic cafe in Riga. And it's where you can get the honey cake, which is a delicacy of Latvia. Okay, so I've just been into the honey cake cafe, which is like down this really random alleyway, which I can imagine it being really nice in the summer because they've got lots of tables outside. But I have eaten too much now, but the coffee was nice and so was the honey cake. I am heading via the very first souvenir shop that I looked at a couple of days ago, and then I'm heading back to the hotel for an early night. Early night? It's about 2. The final job of the day was to acquire a fridge magnet, of which I've managed to do now. I found the shop that I originally went into the other day when I got here. I also bought one of those like tiny little miniature houses to go with the one that I got in Vilnius. So, oh, it's raining again. Camera's going away, and I'm just going into Rimi Express to grab a couple of provisions for tonight. Ah, it's raining. Right, so we are back in the room. What a day. That day didn't really go to plan either. I'm not sure if I said it earlier, but I'm ready to move on now from Riga. I'm really tired today. I've no idea why, and I had an extra couple of hours in bed as well, but yeah. It has been very Baltic today, very cloudy, very rainy, and with it being Easter Monday, there's not much open again, which is a shame. But I managed to sort of tick off the last few places to eat. So I had the good coffee again. I went to another vegetarian and vegan restaurant, although they were serving breakfast all day, but it was very nice. And then I went to the most romantic cafe in Riga, which sold the honey cake, and the coffee was good in there as well. And then I came back via the shop and the souvenir shop to grab a fridge magnet, and I felt a bit sick. I think I'd eaten too much too quickly. I had 2 breakfasts today, but it is what it is. Earlier in the week and earlier in the vlogs, I said that my flight was at 2:30 tomorrow. It's not. So I originally booked these flights in November, and 2 of the flights were changed, and I thought I'd updated kind of my itinerary and everything, but it turns out that the second flight that had been changed is the one that is tomorrow. So they were both Air Baltic flights that were changed. The other one was changed by 10 minutes, but this one's been changed by 90 minutes. It's a good job I double checked, but it's because I checked in yesterday. I was like, what? So yeah, actually the flight's at 12:30 and not 2, which means I can get going a bit faster. I've got nothing left to do here either. So I am flying to Tallinn tomorrow. Tallinn is the capital city of Estonia, and it's the final Baltic capital city that I haven't yet been to. So really looking forward to that. But in terms of, let's not get ahead of ourselves, so in terms of Riga, which is where I am now, capital city of Latvia, it's been a complete and utter contrast from Vilnius in Lithuania. I have enjoyed parts of it, a lot of it. My hotel's been fantastic, it's been amazing. Even the breakfast is quite good. It's very different. So it's, like I said before, it's a bit rough and ready. There's a lot more noise, there's a lot more tourists. You need to be a little bit more aware of your surroundings, but it's not, it's not too bad at all. The food's been great here. The food's been really good. And the museums are better here as well. Like I know it was a one-off, but I had that really excellent one-to-one guided tour with Nicholas in the Latvian Occupation Museum, which, was probably the highlight of the trip, really. I know it's such a sad place, but to have that experience one-to-one was really good. The vegetarian food's been great here. Coffee's crap again. I just think that's a thing. It's a bit noisier, it's a bit louder, it's a bit busier, but again, compared to other capital cities of Europe, it's not busy at all. It's definitely out of season, and I obviously knew it at the time when I booked it that I would be here over Easter weekend, but usually when I go to different places, things are open. So like I said before, when we were in New York last year, there was still museums and attractions open on those particular days. Maybe not so much on the Easter Sunday, but definitely on the Friday and the Monday. So that's kind of caught me a little bit unawares here. But there's not been loads to do here anyway. It's more about cafe culture, architecture, those kinds of things. The weather's been a bit mixed here. In fact, it's been very mixed. It's been not great. Another siren. There's a little bit of obsession with drama regarding that here. I won't say any more on that, but yeah, it's a bit much. What was I saying? The weather. Very, very suddenly comes in. Like all of a sudden you're fine, you've got your sunglasses on, and all of a sudden it starts spitting with rain, and then within about, 1 minute, it's completely hammering it down. But it's meant to be nice Wednesday and Thursday. Today is Monday, so hopefully there'll be some better weather later in the week. So yeah, that's a bit of a quick rundown of Riga. At the moment, Vilnius is my favourite, but I've obviously got the third city still to go to. I wouldn't come back to Riga, whereas I would go back to Vilnius in Lithuania. So that's really interesting, but I've preferred some things here, like the hotel and the food and the things to do, if you like. I'm not sure what Tallinn's going to be like. They call it very much sort of fairy tale storybook kind of place. I don't know. I don't know what's going to be similar, what's going to be different. Yeah, we shall see. We shall see. Yeah. So this next part of the vlog will be my travel day tomorrow. So the vlog is not finishing just yet. It will be me travelling to Tallinn tomorrow, and probably me at the airport, and then getting from the airport to my hotel on the bus again tomorrow. And then I'd like to go out and explore the old town in the afternoon, between 4, 5, 6, that kind of time, and pop out for dinner. So that's the plan. What else did I want to say regarding Riga? Things are relatively cheaply priced. All the meals I've had are like 10 euros or £10 less than they would be at home. So that meal I had, was it last night? And one of the meals I had cost me 17 euros. I think it was last night's. Now, if you were to have that same meal in England, it would cost you about 28 to 30 pounds. So yeah, it is good value for money, I think. The public transport, really cheap. The taxis, the buses, the food from the shop. Yeah, impressed. So I've got a few things to catch up on here. I'm going to go and wash my hair now and get that all dried and straightened before the morning so I can put my straighteners away. I want to get my outfits ready. I've got to pack. Got something to eat. And yeah, so catch you in about 5 seconds when hopefully you will see me tomorrow. Hello and good morning from Riga airport. Welcome to this week's vlog. I'm on the road again and travelling again to my third country in the Baltics. It has been a bit of a morning this morning, I will not lie. So yeah, welcome to this week's vlog. I am glad to be leaving Riga now. I've been awake quite a long time today and it's just been a bit of a nightmare to get out of here, to be honest. Nothing dramatic, but you know, you just think, oh, you just want to go, you just want to leave. Latvia won't let me leave, it's really annoying. So yeah, I was really ready in time, had breakfast at the hotel, checked out, lovely, it's pouring it down with rain, it doesn't stop raining here. And got to the bus stop in plenty of time, and the first bus arrived, it was late and it was full. There was just no way I was going to get on that bus. People with smaller suitcases got on, but there was just no way, so I let the bus go, and I was like, great. And then the next bus was really late as well, or didn't turn up, and then the next bus did turn up and that was late. It was just a nightmare. It was, again, heaving, managed to get on it, and the bus, I got on bus 22, hold that thought. I can't do it today. So basically, it's a really good bus service. It was €1.81. It's going to prop you up, hang on. And it's bus 22. But it didn't really do this on the way into the town. But hang on, this is ridiculous. Call after call after call in Tannoy. It goes around the houses, the bus. So instead of going from like the old town to the airport, it goes like around 3 different suburbs, dropping all the locals off. And I just think, no, give the locals another bus or another tram. Because you get all these locals getting on and they're all getting in the way because then they want to get off at different places. Just a bit of a nightmare, but I'm here now. I've had a nightmare with both my bags. So I've managed to self-check in my big backpack, but I couldn't get it to close this morning. Well, it is closed, but you know, just like, why is this bursting at the seams when I've got less than I had before? So that was annoying, but I got it through the self-checkout, so I didn't have to check in again because I've already checked in online. And then just been through security, took 5 minutes, and I beeped. It was my watch. But it is what it is. So I need a Starbucks, man. I'm struggling. Let's go this way. Coffee secured. I have absolutely no idea why, but both my bags are really heavy today. And I've packed them like I have been, and as normal, and they're both really top heavy. I've chucked toiletries out. I've got no idea what's going on. This isn't the worst coffee I've had all week, but it's not the best. I don't know what it is. It's the coffee or the milk or both. I'm not sure. I'm off to Tallinn today. Tallinn is the capital city of Estonia. It's the third Baltic country that I'm going to, and the final one. Today is Tuesday. My flight's at 12:30. We're boarding at 12. It's about 10:40. And I am flying home on Friday morning, so I've got basically 2.5 days. Wednesday and Thursday are supposed to be very good with weather, so fingers crossed. I'm going to flip the camera around. There's nothing to see, but the weather's terrible. Can you see the rain splattering against the window? There, the child next to it. It's awful. Just grabbed a water, as you do, but my bottle leaked, my Brita bottle leaked on the flight the other day. I need to try and get rid of this. I have no idea why. It's a bit rainy out there. What I like about Air Baltic is that they board in groups, so I'm group 3. And they board the people next to the window first. Excellent idea. Why don't they do this across the world? For a moment I have a road to myself. Fingers crossed. +4 degrees apparently. It's always +4 degrees. And it's going to stop raining in the next 5 minutes, hopefully. I can't believe I'm having to wait for my bag. Because I'm in the Schengen zone, or Schengen, or whatever the earth it's called. Let's call it something easier. There's no passport control. You just walk through departures. It's a bit odd. It's a bit odd. But yeah, I'm excited now. Really excited. It's about 2 miles away to my hotel. So I've got to get on the bus 2 apparently. Because the Bolt, the Uber thing, it's €10. 2 miles. I'm joking. Don't really want to have to do that if I can help it. So yeah, let's try and get on the bus. I'm actually really, really hungry though. Go straight to the hotel, drop the bag off, and I know where I'm going to go and eat for lunch anyway. I'm going to go to a vegetarian restaurant. I'm really hungry. I should probably have grabbed something at Riga airport, but there weren't many options. But whereas here at Tallinn, there look like there's quite a few options, to be fair. So that'll be good for Friday. Right, let's see how long I've got to wait for the bag. Hello, I am aware that there's a very dramatic difference between where you last saw me. My bag came out within 90 seconds of me saying that. Collected the bag, walked down the public transport corridor, which was really easily signposted, and then the bus was there, literally outside the terminal, and just hopped straight on it. Everyone else's card wasn't working getting on the bus. Mine was fine. Mine was a Visa card, so that was great. And then on the bus, it's easily, each stop's easily told. So I knew that I had to get off at Hotel Tallinn for my hotel. That's not my hotel, but... And then literally it was over the road. And I just wanted to leave my bags here because it's just gone 2. But he said, let me see if your room's ready. And it is. Here I am. So he was really nice. And you don't have to pay city tax here in Estonia. I was just talking to him about it because in Riga and Vilnius you have to pay city tax. Not much, but yeah, you don't here. So here I am at my hotel. My hotel is called, I just want to double check it. I do know it, but I just want to double check. The Von Stackelberg Hotel in Tallinn. And I have got what I believe is a Zen room. I have a Zen double with a spa bath. Not even looked yet, just grabbed the camera. So let's turn the camera around for the final room tour of this series. So this is the Zen double. Oh, they're not. Oh, it is a double bed, but not double covers. I'm really looking forward to having double covers. And then we've got a desk here with kettle, which is good, which means I need to grab some milk for the fridge. What's the best thing about this room is the curtains and the windows. So this is like a main road. I hope it's going to be relatively quiet tonight. Oh, I hope so. There's a bus going by there. And then this is the rest of the room. So I've just dumped my stuff here, as you do. That's the other window. Long mirror there, good. Is there an iron in here? Oh no. What's really interesting is this hotel is like on a diagonal. Look, I'm not sure if you can see the wardrobe's on a diagonal. Oh, there's no iron. Meep. Put a little bit of light on the action. Oh, that's too cold. 15 degrees. That didn't work. Is it because I've not put anything in? Bear with. There we go. Oh, look at this. I've got a... Oh, right. Zen, in case you forgot. I bet this looks really awful on camera, but in real life it's actually really nice. Could have a Zen jacuzzi bath. I'm not a bath person. Not for me. And then there's a little wooden stool, because I probably would need that to get in, to be fair. Here I am. I'm not even taking my coat off. That's because I need to go eat, basically. Dear guest. Oh. they're cutting down on cleaning. They were doing that in the other one. So in my hotel in Riga, you had to put the sign out to say you wanted it cleaned. So I just left it for 4 days because I wasn't that fussed. And then in the first one, which was in Vilnius, they only changed the towels. And then that just said if you want your room cleaned, you have to tell them downstairs by 11 p.m. No unnecessarily cleaning for a greener future. Hi, right. Anyway, I'm really hungry. I've pinpointed a vegetarian restaurant called Vegan Restaurant V or something. That's just about the cleaning. And it's about, is it a 12-minute walk? Pardon me. 12-minute walk. Gotta check it's open actually first. That is a good plan. Are you open? Just try and have a look. It says it's open till 11. Oh, lovely. So I'm going to go up there, 12-minute walk, eat something, try and find a shop. What was really interesting as we were coming through on the bus is that it's very modern here. I did know that. It's kind of a mixture of modern buildings and none. Now, I'm not in the old town. It's literally over the road there. So I've got to walk into the old town, which is where I'll be going for the restaurant. And it's like a hub of technology, Tallinn. So you could see it as you were going along on the bus. Everything was really modern, loads of hotels. Again, quite a lot of construction. It's obviously quite up and coming. I've got a good vibe. The hotel's nice as well. I'm just going to take some photographs and yeah, see if I can catch you in the old town. I'm just walking up this hill. Feels like I'm on the Stairmaster at the gym. And there's a load of coaches here, look. I'm not sure whether it is a walled old town, but we shall soon find out. I'm not quite sure what that is either. Up here you've got the, like the open top tour bus, which along with the one in Riga has not had very good reviews, which is why I've not done it. Well, when in Rome, just been out for a vegetarian meal in the old town, just up from my hotel. I was so hungry and it was the best thing I've ever had. It was stunning. Spicy red curry, I'll try and show it to you. Spicy red curry with peanuts and rice noodles. And then I had a passion fruit lemonade and a flat white, nice coffee. And then he said, oh, we always offer our customers traditional Estonian bread. Would you like some? I thought, go on then, when in Rome. And it was one of the best things I've ever had. So, it's tucked under my arm, you can't see it. I bought half a loaf of bread. Why not? I've got 2.5 days to eat it, but that'll do for my dinners each night, won't it? Absolutely loved it. I'm still not overly clear on why amber's such a big deal here in the Baltics. I think it's something to do with the Baltic Sea. I could be wrong. This looks like the town hall square. Oh my god, it's so cute. I literally can't deal with this place. I've only been here 90 minutes. It's so cute. So we've got some sort of cough situation going on. Oh my lord. I literally can't cope. It was so cute. Oh my god, it's Baskin Robbins. Blast from Bastion. This must be the town hall. Oh my gosh, I can't cope. This is so cute. The best way to describe a Tallinn is cute. Yes, it is the Tallinn Town Hall. It's not open till June. June? Crikey. Highland Scottish pub. Mad Murphy's Irish. Oh, lots of Irish in Tallinn. Look at the buildings and the different colours. It's so cute. So cute. Again, it's kind of got a bit of a pub crawl element to it. I think they're just touting for sort of food business. There is the visitor centre, which is what I was looking for. I didn't go far enough. Going in. Just grabbed a couple of leaflets and things from tourist information, because I think there's quite a lot to do here, but this is the place I've done the least research on. So yeah, oh, here's the Scottish flag. Is this the Highland pub? Oh no, that's a museum. A Museum of Orders of Knighthood. There's loads to see. Yeah, this is the Highland Scottish pub. Not open. Let me flip the camera around. Honestly, I've never seen anything like it. I'm having a great time. Oh. Look at this. I love it. It's amazing. It's much bigger than I thought it would be. Loads of restaurants. Obviously I'm kind of concentrating on vegetarian ones. Just so I can give a few reviews and stuff, but yeah, it's much bigger than I thought it was going to be. I'm not quite sure what we're going down to here. There's a load of people all of a sudden. Buses are just coming. Medieval Torture Museum. Girl. My breath again. Standard me. Quickest route back to the hotel. Brought me up what's called Shortleg Street, which has a lot of stairs on it, and then into this courtyard which has really random statues of really scary women. I feel like this is an investigation for tomorrow. Right, I am back in the room. I've actually got new clothes on today. That was a good reconnaissance. It started raining again. I'd been to the shop. I thought, do you know what? I'm not faffing around anymore. What I would rather do is have 2 productive days, Wednesday and Thursday. That was like my reconnaissance. Then I can be like, right, I'm going to do these things. Oh, I'm not going to show you everything in the bag, but how cute is this? This is the little loaf of bread. I got half a loaf. But she wasn't even on the hard sell, because I said, oh, I really like the Estonian bread. Where could I buy that from? So, or you can buy it from the shops or the bakery. But we do sell it here. And she said, half a loaf is £3.50 and full loaf's whatever. Obviously in euros. I thought, you know what? Yeah. The only thing I'm struggling with is I usually bring a cutlery set. And for some reason, it never made it into the bag, along with two other sets of tissue. So there's a couple of things that I've not ended up bringing, that they're not here. And all I have in the room is a teaspoon. So that's going to be interesting. I can go and ask downstairs. I got some crisps, some milk, a yoghurt, 2 Coke Zeros and some Philadelphia to put onto the bread. I cannot explain to you what that has been like going out to there. It was amazing. The meal was, oh my God. It was so good. And if I'm not careful, I end up in there every day. And it was kind of expensive. My meals seem to be expensive at the moment. It's because I order 2 drinks. They're not alcoholic drinks, but I like a coffee and a soft drink. Why is this so bright? Calm down. But I've had to come back to the room anyway because everything needs charging. And I've got a bit of admin to do and things like that. And I think I'd like to spend the time with a coffee from home and researching and coming up with a plan. Like I've done, honestly, if you saw my Google Drive, it's full of research. Like I have the transport for each city, then I've got the vegetarian restaurants for each city, and you know, things from TikTok for each city. But now I'm actually here. There's loads to do here. Even just getting that first impression, it's been really, really interesting on how different the 3 Baltic capital cities are. They're so different. Vilnius was unexpected for me. It was very pretty, quiet, calm, serene, very walkable. Loved it. Really set the scene for me in the Baltics. Riga was busy and bustling. So is Tallinn. But with Riga, there wasn't a lot to do. I didn't time that overly well because it was over the Easter holidays. So a lot of the things on the Sunday and the Monday and the Friday to an extent were closed. So I missed out on a few things there. It has been a bit hectic at home since Christmas. So sometimes you don't get quite as much research done as you want. And then here, I've got one less day. So if I'd have known that, I'd have flipped those two cities around and had less time in Riga and more time here. But it is what it is. I guess I could go out again now. It's 4:15, but I'm tired today. Travel day tired. I didn't sleep very well last night either. We'll see about tonight because the road's out there. And whether there'll be as many sirens here as there was in Riga. I'm going to just quickly show you on my phone. I've shown you a little bit on the camera, but it's really quiet here. There's quite a lot of tourists, so there was a couple of coaches, but it's quiet. It's just stunning. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see this. Look how cute it is. It is what they say online. It's like picture book, storybook-esque. Yeah, it's cute. Really cute. This was the restaurant. Vegan Restaurant V it was called. I'm going to have to try somewhere else, but that was... And it looks like this on the outside. It's orange. It was really, really cool. I'm happy with this hotel as well. I will put the details in the description. Yeah, really, really. Obviously, I'll do a final breakdown at the end. Breakdown. Breakdown, not another one. We'll do a final conclusion at the end. But yeah, first impressions are high and very good for Tallinn. I think it's really interesting. My favourite so far is Vilnius, which is the one that nobody's heard of. A lot of people have heard of Riga, even if they don't know which country it's in, which seemed to be the case with everyone at home. Yeah, I'm really excited about tomorrow. I'm hoping the weather's going to hold off. I don't mind if it's dry. So today it's 5 degrees with a real feel of 0. And you can feel it, like as I've come in, you can feel it on your cheeks and everything. Like I said, it's 6 degrees with a real feel of 2 now. But it would be nice to have a bit of sunshine tomorrow for some nice pictures. See, it's not going to be sunny now till 10. And then it's got a yellow warning for wind 10 till 7 tomorrow, which is not great for the tripod situation. I might do what I did the other day, like wake up early, look out the window and be like, no. What did he say? Breakfast is 7 till 10. 7 till 10? Don't you like to go out first and then come back? I'm not done with the thing now. It's nice though, like they have room service if you want room service. So if I get hungry later, I can have room service. It's called Otto's Restaurant and Terrace. And that's where you have breakfast. The Estonian word for mains, as in main courses, is P road. Spelt P road. That's so weird. Appetizers, eel road. Love it. I love that. Pasta in a creamy sauce. It's nice, not bad. Meringue, raspberry sorbet for €9. We'll do sweet potato fries. Very nice. Very nice. I think I'm going to like it here, guys. Service fee of €7. Oh, no, let's put that back. Oh, hello. That was the plug. This is complete waste of the end of the vlog. It's not the end of the vlog anyway. I'm going to put tomorrow, which is... Am I? Hang on, what day is it? No, I'm not. I'm lying. This is the end of the vlog. So this is the end of the vlog. I hope you've enjoyed it. Yesterday and today, which has been travel day, where I have flown from Riga to Tallinn. The only place that there has been sun today and yesterday was above the clouds in the sky. Fingers crossed for tomorrow. Next week's vlog is the final vlog of the series. You will have the Wednesday and the Thursday of me in Tallinn for 2 full days. And then on Friday, I'm not vlogging that. That is just me travelling home back to Stansted. So I'm not going to vlog that. There's no point. But that is the end of this week's vlog. I'm really, really grateful for everybody that watches these vlogs. It could just be me at home, just recording my, travels, ready for future reference when I'm older. But so many people have watched them now and subscribe. So yes, don't forget to like and subscribe. I am aiming for 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year.
and I'm currently on about 60 something, so long way to go, but I appreciate every single one of you. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you've learned something. I will try and add in a few more tips and tricks and information and facts on Tallinn over the next couple of days in the next vlog, but until next week, bye for now.